Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I never wanted to do these videos and I'm actually having a really good time with them. So I'm really glad that, it only took 10 years for my friends to push me like crazy for me to do these videos. So thanks for watching. So the only thing I have on right now is foundation. I don't have anything else on, which looks really crazy when your lips have foundation on them too. I did though get eyelash extensions today. So a friend of mine that has a very successful eyelash business just a few doors down from my studio is doing my lashes because I had told her that I had this bad reaction when I did lashes, which was, I said on my Instagram post it was 2 years ago, but I think it was the spring before last. So like, I don't know, not even quite a year and a half ago. Anyways, 15 months ago or so, had lashes done, had this horrible reaction, and I went to 3 doctors in 1 week because I was convinced that I had pink eye or something like that, but I just had really bad allergies. Now I went in the spring and apparently all of the allergens in the air in Seattle, everything was blooming like crazy and it was gorgeous here, and apparently that caused the allergens to get trapped in the lashes. And there was one day in particular where I was like, I can't live like this. Like I was like ready to claw my face off. And so I took like 6 Benadryl that day and 6 Zyrtec D. It was something insane. I'm lucky to be alive. Don't do things like that. But that's totally something I would do. I just went insane and drugged myself, and it still didn't help. So far, I've had these lashes on now for, I don't know, a few hours, and I haven't had any allergies yet, so we'll just kind of see. Yeah, so here they are. Aren't they pretty? Oh, they're so pretty. I love them. My friend did such a good job. So one thing, so I wanted to talk about like how you can get ready very quickly, have a nice, pretty look, and look really put together. So this is a very easy, wearable, ready look that you can do. And there's 4 things to do in order to look super put together. And those 4 things are brows, lashes, cheek, lip. So some people don't wear any foundation. Maybe you wear a tinted moisturizer or something like that. No problem. Just make sure you always wear your SPF. So I'm gonna show you how, if I already have my foundation on, maybe, but these are the 4 elements to look really put together. So I'm gonna show you quickly how I would do this. So for brows, and I struggle with my brows, you can tell this one's thinner, this one's more straight. Like, brows are crazy, and I know everybody says they're sisters and not twins, but you should try to make them as twin-like as possible and not walk around with 2 completely different brows and just use that as an excuse of, oh, they're sisters, not twins. I mean, fine, they should try to look as much as identical sisters as possible. They definitely shouldn't look like second cousins twice removed. So I am just gonna show you, this product that I'm using is from Anastasia, and it is, what is this called? The Brow Definer. So it has kind of an angled look to it. The color that I use is taupe, just because several years ago, I probably went really crazy with brows and went way too dark. I know I did, as a matter of fact. I have pictures to prove it. It looks insane. You don't want to go too dark. So I think the taupe is a very easy color that can work for a lot of people. I mean, there's other colors too, but the taupe is just the one that I tend to gravitate towards and use the most. Okay, so it's got a little brush on the other side. And I'm doing this as quickly as possible just to show you guys that you can get ready quickly. I'm totally the type that, for me, I would spend a lot longer on my brows. That's me though, you don't have to be like me. I mean, this is my industry. My company name is called Brow Bitch. Like, of course, my brows need to look perfect. So these today will most likely not look perfect because I'm blowing through this so fast. But anyways, I just want to show you how you can do this. This is making, in my head now, I'm thinking of my niece, because she was telling me how my video doesn't need to be so long. She's like, Aunt Lindy, the YouTube people, they just speed things up. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. So you can see this brow's got a little funky place right here in the middle. And this brow has like no tail really at all. So I really have to make that happen, draw that on. Okay. Not perfect. Drives me nuts. I don't want a super sharp looking arch, but I want some arch, because as I've gotten older, my eyelids, they've changed. They're a little more on the droopy side. Okay, that's good enough for now. So this is what we have going on. Got the brows on. So even just that, you can see that really made, this is my eyebrow that I spike up so it looks crazy, because I haven't gone and got my Botox done. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. We'll see. Maybe I'll just get bangs. I'm getting my hair done next week. All right, enough of that. I'm staring at myself again. This is what happens. So this, lashes are done. If you would like to do eyeshadow, you can. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Modern Romance palette just to show you what an easy, quick look that I can do with that. I'm just gonna use two shadows. The one that's the lightest, the Tempera. That little bad boy there. And I'm just gonna apply that on the lid. This is the Wayne Goss brush because, you know, I love the Wayne Goss brushes. I just love them, they're so good. So you can put this color all over. I even put my foundation on my lid. I used to always wear eyelid primer, but these days my lids are not super oily, so a little bit of foundation and it's fine. Enough will stick. So that just kind of helps brighten up my lid a little bit. And then I'm going to take, this is the number 3 from Wayne Goss, this good fluffy brush. I can do so many things with it. And I'm going to use the Warm Taupe color. So just a nice kind of matte color. I keep the color concentrated. Do you see that? Concentrated. I don't want to say it. I'm going to say it though. On the tip. And then I'm just going to go in the crease and circles, a little back and forth. Okay? So, a little bit of definition. I just brushed my lash with it. Again, a little bit of the taupe. And some circles, windshield wiper, circles. Yep. If you get a little, this is where mascara would come, but I'm just brushing through the lashes just a little bit. How about I look in this mirror so you can see? Okay. That's it. Just those two colors. That's all we're gonna do. The blush I'm gonna use is from Benefit Cosmetics, the Rockateur. I love this blush. I use this blush a lot. This is probably one of the only blushes that I've ever like used the whole thing and then got another one. So I'm gonna make a whole video on where blush should go and what you should do with it. But for now, I'm just gonna show you. Okay, now let's say you have this happen where, you know, maybe you grabbed a little too much and it looks a little, whew, I'm like, where's that brush? You can always go back with like a foundation brush and just easily blend that out. So I'm not trying to use my blush as a contour though. There are a lot of people that I see that try to use their blush as a contour, and that is not a good look. But you don't want your blush, I mean, they say on the apples of your cheeks, but you don't want it to where it goes too close to your nose. So again, if you need to blend it out a little bit, it should just be a little bit of color. Let's say somebody embarrassed you and you flushed. Where would you flush? That's really where you want to apply. So you just have a nice little bit. I love blush though. Ooh, I'm somebody I can put on quite a bit of blush. Okay, so if you would like a glow, this is an extra step. What is this from? Where did I get this? JCat Beauty You Glow Girl Highlighter. I really like this one because I like the color that it's a silvery pink sort of color. Boy, can you see that? But, because that's good because I'm pasty white. But I will say that, like, I should do a whole video just on highlighters because highlighters should be, your skin should have a really pretty glow to it. It shouldn't look like snake skin, you know what I'm saying? And when you get older, maybe you have some texture to your skin and it can look a little snake-like, a little Cupid's bow down the nose. I do not, sorry. I know that there are plenty of people that love doing a nice little ball on the end of their nose, but I am not into the disco ball on the nose look. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time like every day contouring my nose and doing that. I just want it to have a little bit of a glow so I don't look so matte. Why does that brow look crazy? There we go. Okay, boom, boom. Brow, lash, cheek. You don't even have to do eyeshadow if you don't want to. I'm just an eyeshadow person. And now we're going to do lip. So, I mean, I could do a real classic, like a red lip and do something classic and bright. I don't know why, maybe because it's summertime, I'm just not feeling that lately. For summer, I've just been like pretty natural. I mean, natural for me. So, one of my favorite lip liners, Rose from Lauder. And I'm smacking this on quickly because I know that's what some of you guys are gonna do. I think there's a lot of, you know, it's a different generation now. Like, I'm a makeup artist. I should have been the one to teach my niece how to do makeup. YouTube taught her. I know that she spends a lot of time watching videos, and my niece does a beautiful job. She's 15 and she does a beautiful job on her makeup. So I feel in about 3/4 of the way. And then this lipstick color has been one of my favorites. It's been one that I've actually used and repurchased, which never happens. And it is from Urban Decay and it's called Trance. It's in their metallized palette. It's so pretty. I'm not a real glossy kind of person, but this one has just enough shimmer and it's a little bit lighter. It's a little bit lighter than the lip pencil. Is that brow still gonna get on my nerves? Probably. That one brow is really gonna bug me. Nobody else is gonna notice this or care, but it's gonna drive me bonkers. All right, that's a teeny bit better. Okay, so here's a really pretty, very easy put together look. here's the things, I normally would wear eyeliner and all of that, but if you have a very simple profession, that did not come out right. If you're a simple profession like a nurse, I mean, please, that's the hardest job ever. If you have the type of profession though, if you're not in a cosmetic profession, you just need to look pretty and put together, right? Or you want to feel pretty and put together. You don't ever have to wear makeup. Please, I'm one of these people, I want to make that crystal clear. You never have to wear makeup. It's not a necessity. But it does look pretty and put together. The 4 things you want to think about is making sure that you have brow, lash, cheek, lip. When you do those 4 things, you'll look really pretty and put together. None of the colors, it doesn't have to be much. You don't have to wear foundation if you don't want to, if you love your skin. Try taking a little bit, I think Stila used to have those like convertible colors, or NARS, those multiple sticks are great too. Put a little cheek color, little lip. You can even use those NARS a little bit on eyes for eyeshadow. But here's a really pretty look. It's pretty and put together. And if you notice, I always want to match the cheek and the lip color. Well, I shouldn't say always. If you're gonna do something like this, do it. If you wear a bright red lip, obviously you don't want to wear a bright red cheek too. But it needs to be in the same color family. So keep it warm, warm, or cool, cool, neutral, neutral. Just kind of keep that. That's a good top tip to. And then on the eyes, like if you did a cool, cool, you could do a warm color on the eyes. That's okay. We'll talk about that another time. I'll show you guys some tricks like that. But anyways, here's a really pretty look. So you can see just how to get ready very quickly. Let's see here. I mean, I've talked the whole time, so this is now, and I'll probably edit this a tiny bit, but right now I'm right at 17 minutes. This would not take you 17 minutes. You're not talking the whole time while doing it. Pretty. All right, thank you guys. So subscribe, all the things you're supposed to do. Share the video. If you have some friends that, you know, want to know how do I look pretty and put together very quickly, this is the video to share with them. Thank you guys. See you next time.